only played one of these damn games. So I'll probably go with Fall Guys for the win. Never played Among Us. I just think playing Among Us with people I know, like, it's gonna be arguments and the game's not gonna go nowhere. You're not gonna vote to get the right person. I was just gonna be yelling and screaming. That's why I never was interested in playing this shit.
I think it could be a funny stream, but like you said, like, I mean, you guys would probably be funny to play this.
It's gonna be filled with yelling. People yelling and argue doing regular Discord calls, like trying to play a game and get this shit together. And then random people might just jump in and start talking. I don't know.
It was him. He's the killer. Like, I like games like don't get me wrong. I like games like that, but it's just something about Among Us that just like, eh.
I don't trust our Discord not to be watching the stream if we're trying to stream it.
Yeah.
But let's see what Death Battle got to say about it.
The year was 2020. The long wait as we all experienced
Quarantine.
the most viral sensation in recent years.
They both dropped in 2020?
I think
Among
so.
Us.
Nah, Fall Guys was the biggest news that year. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win
I think Among
a
Us
death battle.
dropped. In the mainstream game, it dropped off faster than
In the
what you call
lonely
it.
dark of space,
Because they
aboard a
wouldn't
malfunctioning
update levels
vessel,
and
a
add shit
peculiar
onto
crew
it.
of bean-shaped
Fall Guys did.
astronauts must work together
Yes, it
to
did.
save their souls.
But they're both still very
quiet
popular.
demise.
Tons
Oh,
of
Lord.
stuff could go wrong at any moment, and it's up to these colorful clowns to fix it. Impressive, since their spacesuits don't seem to have any arms.
Oh, that's not actually a suit. That's just how they are.
Wait, what? Ew, why?
More on that later. The tasks they undertake to save their ship require
It's alien
varying degrees
beam.
of difficulty and skill. It may not take much to reconnect some wires in the cafeteria, but it
692
certainly
pounds.
does
Kinda,
to clear
you know, kinda
asteroids when your
compact.
ship is moving faster
Little
than
beam.
light.
If that's not a suit, then why do they have a cafeteria when they don't have a mouth?
At any point, these creatures must draw from medical training, electrical skills, and mechanical know-how.
Okay, but it's total
That's
chaos.
another frustrating
So
thing. You gotta make sure
teamwork
motherfuckers
key.
is doing their
You gotta
tasks,
spread out
like-
and trust
Yeah,
that
that's
while
how you
they're
find out
all
who
swinging
killed us.
cards, they have each other's backs.
Then when you die, become a ghost, you still gotta do your tasks, and some
success
people just
is
don't do
always
it.
uncertain, as though fate has placed some external force that stands between this species and their survival.
There's an imposter among them. I mean, among us, but not us, though. Right, Wiz? Right?
For the 9th time, I'm not an imposter.
That's just what an imposter would say. They're shape-shifting
Shout to the
aliens.
thing.
They could be anyone, or any mad scientist in a lab
Oh,
coat.
no.
The imposter threatens the pack and pushes them towards extinction by any
Shapeshifter.
means necessary. Anything from damaging lights to wrecking the ship's reactor.
Which can be tricky to fix in time. Even though imposters are naturally skilled at crawling through the vents, the crewmates need special engineer training to do the same. So not all of them can McLean it up.
All while the imposters conceal their motivations and infiltrate the herd. The others always know something isn't right, and the imposters use that paranoia to
This shit probably
motivate
crazy in
their
VR,
prey
though.
into ejecting each
Yo,
other into
facts.
space. Just for being kinda sus.
Yeah, Wiz is the imposter.
He does seem to know an awful lot about these aliens.
Hold him out.
And just to put it out there, it isn't me.
That's a good point. Have you ever
It's alright,
heard
right? Yeah.
them say
I ain't the
such-
fucking imposter.
Exactly.
No.
Like, you gotta
You
have
only got like 3 seconds.
You gotta have one mic.
Literally my job.
say your piece and move on to the next.
Ear canals.
Ah, jeez, fix your mic, dummy.
I agree with the metal bowling ball.
Well, I knew the sussy baka from the start. And again, just to be very clear, it isn't me.
Same here.
Oh, come on. Anyone could be the imposter, Boomstick. It's
Hey,
completely
probably be
random.
fun. Like, I'm not gonna lock my ass off for the
Random
game.
starts with R and so does. Oh, I know who it is. It's always the red one.
Wait, what? But it isn't me. It isn't me.
Got him.
He wasn't an imposter.
Oh, right. There's usually 2 imposters.
Dear God.
The imposters aren't just tricksters, they're also hunters, bloodhounds tracking and assassinating crewmates when they least expect it.
They'll snap their necks, stab them with a knife, shoot them with a desert eagle, or
Damn.
use their freaking tongues to impale their faces. Oh, God. Right through the visor.
They may look like they're wearing spacesuits, but that's not a visor. That is their actual face. Examining their cross-section reveals their insides always match the color of their bodies, and that they are comprised of exactly one large bone, which must mean their ability to walk is entirely muscle-based. Their whole anatomy is one unsolvable mystery.
I know this was lore about
They've
these
got human
beans.
toes,
Crazy.
arms for no reason, and can stretch like Mr. Fantastic. What are these freaky things?
When did they have?
Where does
They
the
don't
animations
even
come
exist
from?
within the same realm of mortality as you or I. Even if one of them is killed or ejected into the lifeless void of space, they
When are we getting a live
return
action
as like
Among
a
Us movie?
ghost, invisible,
Coming
incorporeal,
soon.
unable
That was
to
gonna
communicate
happen.
with the living, but nonetheless still among us.
Even beyond death, they can plot the demise of other crew.
Or become guardian angels for the living by literally shielding them.
That's gotta be one tough shield, because remember that Desert Eagle they holster? Apparently that
All
thing
my knowledge come
also
from
fires a
watching
laser
other
that can
YouTubers
rip
and
apart
streamers
whole
play this shit. Like,
planets.
it's very fun to watch.
God, to split this planet apart like that would need over 10
Damn.
million tons of TNT.
A number so incomprehensible you'd have to multiply 1 billion by 1 billion.
Come on.
Twice.
Come
More than
on.
enough to annihilate Earth over 160 million times.
Well, you know who's the winner?
Seems like overkill for the space vampires they were fighting.
Right, the crew has crossed over with a variety of other universes. Fortnite, Vampire Survivors, Space Warlord Organ Trading Simulator, the classics.
Including this Henry Stickmin guy. Apparently,
Oh,
he's
Lord.
a kleptomaniac with a surprisingly wide and wacky arsenal all the crew can have.
Desert Eagle-eyed crewmates will find Henry's weapons throughout the ship, like a banana bomb, a teleporter, a ninja star, and a magic pencil that can bring drawings to life.
These creepy
Nah, he stole that shit
Teletubbies
from,
can sketch whatever they want into existence, and they're suddenly everywhere I look
The
now.
Doodoo game, I can't think of what it's called.
Oh, I don't know about it.
Strange
Yeah.
way,
fuck is the name of
all
that game?
This makes sense
Oh,
for this
shit.
Fascinating species. In the face of insurmountable
Oh,
odds,
my God.
something
Scribblenauts.
inside tells them to band
There you
together
go.
no matter
Is it
what,
Scribblenauts?
to
I think
use
it's
all the
Scribblenauts.
tools available
Yep.
and try to survive
Scribblenauts.
again and again. On a ship, on strange planets, anywhere they may be, in spite of anything that may be going on in the world. They either fix what's broken or face certain doom. But no matter what, they do it together.
Among us, together. Yeah. Ooh.
All right.
Welcome to the bright, colorful world of the Blunderdome. Natural habitat to these lovable little beings known as the Fall
I love this
Guys,
game too much and
who
I should
race
have.
each other through fun
I know, it's like,
Nothing
it's one of those
but
games I don't, like, even if I lose, I'm not, like,
These lively
mad and
obstacle
pissed off
courses
about it.
showcase their
Exactly.
inherent skills and abilities. As if drawn by natural instinct, they hurtle over barriers together and pass through various tests of strength,
Damn.
agility, and
we was
mental
picking up some
fortitude.
dubs. When this first came out,
Hell
we
yeah.
was streaming, we was getting, we got a couple wins in one stream.
How do these weebles wobble through it?
With a shocking level of innate parkour mastery.
They 6 feet?
otherwise
God
hasn't
damn.
since 2006. But honestly, not many of the beans
You got a manga?
make it. And only one can be crowned the winner before everything starts all over again.
Which makes for some very friendly competition, like survival of the fittest, but for a bunch of candy
Fuck this
grimaces.
game.
They'll grab, shove, and slam into each other to make it out on top, or even roll up into a ball and launch across the course. Self-preservation be damned.
And over time, the beans have evolved to higher levels of, let's call it imagination. The engineer Digi invented the creative device so the beans could start making and designing new obstacles and challenges for themselves, as well as additional tools like wrecking balls, wind-up boxes for punching foes.
Do they have build your
and
own
even
courses and shit now?
translators that make their
hope
nonsensical
so.
language intelligible.
But even at their best, they're still just flinging themselves over these obstacles like a bunch of drunken lemmings.
This species seems to have a biological urge to navigate these courses for one singular purpose. Get that crown.
I mean,
Get the
if I
crown.
could be king for a day, I'd push you off a cliff right now.
Very funny.
I think the Fall Guys are more
Things
adorable
in
than the what you call
Blunderdome
it guys.
can get wild. We've
Easily.
seen these goobers get smacked by giant mallets.
You don't ever see them die. They fall in shit, but it's like you're eliminated. Doesn't mean death.
They fall, they come right back up.
Somehow.
These remarkable creatures have demonstrated some dumbfounding durability, such as getting struck by meteors. That's a hit anywhere from 18 tons of TNT to 15 kilotons. But they still get right back
Alright.
up to Rube Goldberg themselves straight through another obstacle course.
On top of that, they were hit with the Big Bang and came out the other side completely fine. Wait, what? Did I just say the Big Bang? Why do we even
There you
mention
go.
the meteor? Who cares? Their suits are basically indestructible.
Boomstick. I hate to tell you this.
No.
Those aren't really.
Don't say
It's
it.
their
Those aren't
bodies,
actually suits.
just like Among
That's their
Us.
skin.
Oh, man.
Oh,
People
yeah.
were getting weird back in 2020. Didn't they have better things to do?
With only arms, legs, and eyes, there must be some genetic mechanism inside the beans that causes them to be self-sustaining.
So I got a question. Since
However,
these
some
tools
dissection,
come out,
it's unclear. This
before we gonna get this finished. But question, it's to everybody, even the comments and everything. 2020. How was your 2020?
I loved it. I just talked about this earlier. I loved the COVID era.
COVID
As someone
era, it was
who's
great.
always out and about driving, the roads were clear. Go get food. You don't gotta talk to nobody. Just pop the trunk. They throw it in there. I loved every second of it. I was
2020
financially stable at that point, so I didn't have to worry about job shit. I loved it.
2020 was such a great year. It is fucked up to say. I get it. It was COVID year, but like you said, it was literally peace because of fear, which is crazy.
Aside from everybody getting sick and dying,
Yeah.
it was peaceful.
Yes. Just the whole thinking of just being able to say, okay, reset.
Yes.
It was definitely a reset.
It was a reset, and it was also a reason for us starting up streaming and YouTube stuff. Like nothing else to fucking do.
Yeah, it actually helped our YouTube as well.
Yeah, streaming every single day, uploading every single day. So yeah, we definitely benefited from it.
is an official image, by the way.
I don't know what's more upsetting, that skeleton or the fact that these jelly beans are 6 friggin' feet tall.
Imagine bumping into this thing in a dark alleyway. No, thank you.
So, this means when
Hey,
you
my
start
height.
the game, you're just flat out naked? Just swinging away, beans in the wind.
Strange such nakedness would be allowed, considering what's actually happening is the Fall Guys are contestants in a non-stop 24/7 game show, the
Damn.
Ultimate Knockout. Yeah, that's what's actually happening here. So what might be misconstrued as some sort of migration cycle is really a brutal, never-ending gauntlet that takes advantage of their tunnel vision.
So, it's like the Truman Show mixed with Wipeout and Naked and Afraid. What happened to them being just colorful cartoon beans?
And they survive to keep playing the game no matter what. The game makers have said that when the beans fall to their death, they feel a moment of displacement, serenity, zen-like detachment.
One
from
5
all
crowns in a row.
worldly
Trust
and
as hard as it
physical
seems. You
bonds.
damn right it is.
Then they pop back onto the podium to celebrate their achievements. That's an official quote.
They've also said they're strong enough to rip someone in half and can
Damn.
stretch their bodies so far they pass beyond the observable universe.
Oh God.
Who has?
Feats.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
they said they got a manga.
January 18th,
The shit's probably coming from there.
9:14 a.m. The Fall Guy stretched so far he exited the universe
That's
as
a
we
so
know
says
it,
tweet.
and then he kept going.
I'm growing
Speaking
again.
of universes, the Fall Guys have seen dozens of guest stars from other stories and have learned from their cultures, like flying around in the TARDIS of Doctor Who fame, wielding He-Man's power sword, launching Ryu's iconic Hadouken, or even just becoming Pac-Man. They just become Pac-Man.
Waka waka waka.
They're Pac-Man now.
Wiz, I know we've seen some crazy things on the show, but these 6 feet tall jelly bean monsters eat food through their feet. What are we about to rot upon the world? Is this cute and colorful reality an endless void of darkness and despair? Revelations of disturbances too catastrophic
Chief
for
skin.
the
I've
human
never
body
paid for
to
skin to this
process?
game, though.
A vicious
Never.
cycle on
You
this
just try to
blue
get
marble
some-
surrounded
They got a
by
lot, too, but I just never,
mountains
like,
of dead-eyed beans.
Put money into
Pretty
it.
much.
Ah, cool, let's see them fight.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the
Yeah, I'm
data
still
through
going
all
Fall Guys.
possibilities.
Just because
Fall Guys.
I only play Fall Guys.
I'm going Fall Guys too.
Y'all should have had a triple threat with Gang Beasts.
Oh, hell yeah.
They if they do Gang Beasts versus Party Animals,
Oh, Lord.
but they starting off killing their own kind. Think the fight you won't.
Everyone's injected. Yeah, put him in here. Famous move. Oh, God.
So see the bunch of what you call this dying Among Us, actually dying already.
Shake his ass.
They doing tasks, doing obstacle course.
Damn. jumped it.
All right.
What was that, pasta? You got a knife!
So they indestructible, damn it.
Nigga pull out the strap.
Dude, what can they do
Damn.
to, what can they about to come back and start winning some bullshit.
They bet not.
I don't know what they could do to win.
Blow the whole place up?
Banana bomb?
They can survive fucking, what's the name? Damn.
Like this, I have the power.
All right, here we go.
All about the crown.
Yeah, once he gets that crown, he don't give a fuck about anything else. Oh. Ah. You think about him being the winner. I'll be broke poor.
Can't hold this.
Think about to go Super Saiyan.
Yeah, you want it? You got it.
Pull a gun out and shoot him in his face. Oh God.
What have I done?
And then the Fortnite did.
Yeah, I don't know what Among Us could have done to win that shit.
Yeah.
The next episode. This is my new favorite show. Move over, chimp crazy.
We broke this down into 3 categories: offense, defense, and the bizarre. Let's start with offense.
I mean, the bogus Among Us could blow up planets, not to mention moving faster than light to hit all those planets in one shot. It's kinda out there, but no Fall Guy has ever done anything like that. The crewmates clearly get the edge in offense.
Though that impressive power matters less when we look at defense.
It's crazy how much damage the Fall Guys can walk off. They survived anything their course threw at them.
Walk it
Took hits
off.
from
Next show
meteors,
starts in
and
2
most
minutes.
importantly, survived the Big Bang. You know, the explosion that blew the whole frickin' universe into existence. Easy edge for the bumbling beans.
We can even go a step further. Both of these creatures have demonstrated various forms of invulnerability and death negation, like how the Fall Guys could always pop back up for another round, or how the crewmates became ghosts when they die. However, only the Fall Guys had a viable counter. Only the Fall Guys could ensure that their foe stays dead.
Pac-Man. They can become Pac-Man. You know, eats ghosts.
Brilliant.
Which leads us to the truly.
I was about to say, why
about
did Among Us
both of
become a
these
ghost?
beanie freaks.
As you said, they can
They
eat
both
ghosts.
stretch their bodies to absurd lengths, but only the Fall Guys stretch beyond the observable universe in a matter of minutes. In fact, if we take these posting times literally, that would mean the Fall Guys can stretch at speeds over a quadrillion
You can judge it
times
off the
faster
Twitter
than light.
post.
I don't know.
That's
That
crazy.
feels like a bit of a stretch. Wink.
The crewmates did have
Well,
plenty of
long.
answers to the Fall Guys' hijinks, like a magic pencil sword to fight off He-Man's power sword, or how they could potentially hack Digi's creations.
But the overwhelming amount of stuff that the Fall Guys have access to just dwarfs the Among Us crew's arsenal. I mean, Hadoukens,
That's crazy.
just the
Big
tip
beam.
of the iceberg. Yeah, the spaceship crew had a few deadlier weapons among them, but the Fallen Guys had too many options.
Nonsensical
that could
biology
not be
versus
countered.
terrifying
The
biology.
crewmates may have been cunning and dangerous, but the one-track-minded Fall Guys just wouldn't.
All right, let's get back to
Making
some
sure
real
the
shit.
losers of this fight were no longer among us.
Oh,
Yay.
oh no, we never found the second imposter.
Ah, damn it! I knew that stupid robot was sus.
Damn.
So embarrassing.
The winner is the Fall Guys. And me.
Next time on Death
We got what we
Battle.
got.
I spoiled it. Sorry.
Kratos. Huh?
Like I spoiled it. So sure or win, are we gonna play the game?
Oh.
Remember to see more.
I should have. Ashura got some shit though, bruh.
I would like to play the game before it comes out, so I'm more versed in Ashura's shit.
Ooh.
So let me try to do that. 2 weeks, we'll see. But as for this battle, like I said, it felt like a wasted slot. But shout out to the animators. Like it didn't need to happen. I guess if you're a big I guess you're a big fan of both of those games. Last time I shit on a death battle that didn't need to happen, I was crucified in the comments.
Yeah, you were stabbed up.
Yeah, so I don't know. Somebody liked it. Somebody loved it.
I mean, you always gonna have. And guys, we're calling this a joke battle. There's another thing they try to say. Oh, it's not a joke battle. This is a joke battle.
Usually joke battles end in a fucking tie. So we may get maybe another joke battle in this season. So
that next one, you know we on it.
In the comments, give us your early picks for next week. What's your picks for this week? Right? Wrong? Did you care? Did you not care? Do you play these games? Do you not play these games?
Do you have other research? Because you guys, somebody's gonna have some research.
Are you an imposter? Let us know all in the comments.